Okay. Say, click it down there. Oh. Click it out.
Play the next side. Play the video.
Welcome to Curate the Space, the ultimate reality show where creativity meets competition. I'm your host, Laterras Whitfield. In each episode, talented designers transform ordinary spaces into extraordinary works of art, guided by judges and faced with unique themes and challenges. This week, we're in Cedar Hill, Texas, right outside of Dallas, transforming a space for my new business venture, the Pod Society. Now, this is a personal challenge. Designers are tasked to create an inspiring home for future podcasters. Who will rise to the challenge and win the title as the #1 space curator? Find out now.
Next thing, and then after that, I'm gonna be doing these.
I can stop right there, So what I decided to do as I document this, I said, you know what, I might as well as make it a fun little pilot for a reality show. Originally, I wasn't planning on being as elaborate as this. I was like, oh, it's gonna be cool. Then I got this idea this morning to say, Laterras, everything you do it with intentionality. Go ahead and just put everything in it. So I decided to make a whole design show, make this a pilot episode called Curate the Space. We can go to different locations, find different homes or whatever, and turn ordinary spaces into extraordinary works of art. And so, so that's what that's going to be. Each one of these spaces are individual spaces. And I'll explain to you what each space will be, but it's 4 different spaces. Y'all draw a number, and then whatever order that you are in, you choose which space you want to curate. So you'll know these spaces right here, these individual spaces right here will be for single people podcasters, people that want to do solo episodes or want to do courses or whatnot. Then this can, however y'all see fit, make this really super dope to have these as individual spaces. And then 2 of the larger areas would be more for people to have multi-guests, where you can have up to about 4 people on the podcast with this. Nikki, one of the judges, said, hey, give them a challenge, give them an $800 budget.
A nice piece of wall art is about $200.
Right. Wall art. So we also have an artist that's going to provide whatever you want them to create or whatever. And then, of course, Ashley also has, you know, some of y'all probably bougie. Some of y'all may have stuff that they can, you know, pictures and all that stuff to add to it. My question to you, is it possible, because it has to be a little bit of a challenge as well, to make that space for $800? Believe me, I know she bougie.
Yeah, I'm thinking at least 12.
15.
God, no, yo. Go ahead. What
We'll
you
make the 800.
What you say? You need 10,000?
I say 1,300 right in between the two.
And you need a carpenter, and you need an electrician, you need LED lights.
We're interior designers. We got a carpenter. So he called me bougie. He called me out in front of all of the other curators, and I said, "Hey, do y'all agree we need a carpenter?" And they all said yes. So I finally got my carpenter. However, then he gave us a budget of $700.
That's a dope shot.
That looks good.
My person costs more than $700. No, but we can't decorate no room for $700. Like, I mean, we could, but for what the space that we have, like, I need some moolah. So we upped the ante. So we asked him to give us a couple thousands, and he gave us he gave us 1,000 and some change.
Draw your number. All right, so now pick which room you want to do.
Absolutely love my space. It embodies who I am as a person. I'm a minimalist, but I'm also a creative spirit, and I love color.
So when I very first saw my space, so for any space, I have to feel it. I'm not a person that can walk into a space and say, ooh, I'm gonna do blue. Ooh, I'm gonna do yellow. I have to literally feel it. So it took me a couple days. Honestly, I didn't have a lot of inspiration right away. So I went to Hobby Lobby because I knew that it would be within my $1,500 budget. And I went directly to the clearance section, and I found these baskets that were on clearance, and I was like, okay, I can definitely do something with these.
I feel like my space chose me. I was one of the first to pick the numbers when we were asked to draw numbers, and I drew my favorite number, which was 4. And it's 4 contestants and My space, I feel like, chose me, which was a great space. I love it.
The best,
But-
and we're gonna give you the best.
Okay, we gonna figure that out because I see y'all a little bougie. Y'all be like, we need this. I feel it in my spirit. I feel a bougie anointing coming from you right there. I feel it. I'm so excited to get started with this group of individuals, awesome designers. Each one of them were handpicked for this project. I'm getting excited. I'm glad they're excited. And so I can't wait till you see how they curate the space.
Sure. I'm still kind of redesigning right now, but I have 2 accent walls. I have 4 seats. I have floating shelves that's going to be underlit with LED lights.
My name is Bernetta Sowels. The space I curated is a piece of New York.
So my space is called the Organic Modern.
My name is Anita Parker, and I'm the curator of African Boho.
My name is Casey, and I am the curator of Mid-Century Modern Lounge.
The audio great. All right, all good now. Here we go. Let's go ahead and start the video over one more again.
From the top.
Yeah. No, this one.
This one right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so here we go. Y'all saw the space for Miss B. It was absolutely amazing. I love what she did with the space. I know y'all saw the before and after, and it has become absolutely beautiful, and y'all saw what she done. Miss B, how do you feel right now?
I feel good.
Why do you feel good? Do you feel like you did a great job in your space?
Yes, I do. I feel like I did a great job.
What do you like? What was the theme of your design? What was the artistic space or license that you took in curating the space?
Well, as I said in my interview, I love New York, and that's where this all was inspired from.
Good. Let's go ahead and bring my friends, Nikki Watson, Harriet Hunt. Come here if you would, please. Look at them. Yes. So I want y'all to share real briefly. You can have a seat at your space right now. So you see what they were able to do, huh?
Okay.
So tell me how you feel.
Okay, so I saw the befores of all of the spaces, and I really love this. This turned out really good. I didn't see any of this before. I like the way that you added texture. This rug is fire. I like your brick wall. It looks like somebody can have a good conversation. So this looks kind of like a somebody intelligent will do their podcast behind there. They're speaking about something important. You know, this is a good intelligent space, but I really like it. It's cute.
So real quick, I want you to share with the people. So her company, the Design Squad, the Design Quad, was actually a sponsor. She opened up her wallet. I'm just going to keep it real and said, hey, listen, I'm going to allow the designers to pick, well, it was a budget, but to pick furniture that will help curate their space. So first of all, Nikki, I would like to say thank you so much for the love that you've always shown me. Her name was tagged so many times in the post, my initial post when I was looking for a design. I was like, man, Nikki ain't got no time for me. So let's find somebody else. And she said, well, hey, listen, we got on the phone, and then what happened, Harriet?
So we got on the phone and I had this bright idea. I was like, won't you do more than one space? Do multiple spaces and have multiple people come in, decorate each space. And here we are.
And so that was really cool. And then I had to be extra and said, let's make it a competition and let's make it a reality show. And so I thank y'all so much. These are people I went to school with. This is family right here. And I know y'all remember her from the Dear Future Wifey podcast, or Harriet. So listen, what do you think about this space?
So I love the space. What I love most about the space is the desk. The desk is so me. I know it's not about me, but this gold, yes, I love this desk. I love the curtains. I love it. Like she said, it looks like somebody intelligent. You're gonna have a good conversation, read a good book. I like it. Good job.
Good. So how do you feel? How do you feel about the feedback that you just heard from the judges?
I feel great. I feel great. Thank you guys so much. And Nikki, thank you for including me on this. Thank you.
So she experienced some delays. She had some other little wall art that she wanted, but it was taking so long. This ain't gonna be here until my birthday next year, and that's in March. But anyway, we're not gonna bring that up right now, but it just keeps delaying the shipment. And so I'm glad that you were able to roll with the punches and create something that's absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. All right, so up next, I want y'all to see Space Number 2 by Mimi Bennett. Run the video, Rihanna. Listen, look at this beauty. Isn't this space absolutely amazing? Isn't it absolutely beautiful? Mimi, welcome to Curate the Space. How you feel about your end product?
Wow, it has been a labor of love, for sure. I started my project I knew I wanted rope and I had baskets, and I just kind of impromptu, just each day kind of figured it out as I was going. So I'm pleased.
Now, let me tell you something. She's saying it very casual, but it was so hard to try to bring this concept to fruition. And what were some of the challenges that you ran into?
The rope. The rope was extremely, first of all, it took up all my budget. Like, I spent more in rope than I did on my sofa. The rope was the bulk of the project. So it was hard to find within budget, and it was hard to put it up. I underestimated how hard it would be to put up, and it took me literally hours of labor to install it.
We were still putting up stuff to hang the lights today. So that's what was going on today. We were still trying to figure out the solution to make sure that we run all the electrical to run this space. And so I think you did an amazing job. How do you feel about your end product?
I like it. I feel like it's given the vibe that I was going for. So like, I have on my linen, and I'm shoeless, and that's what I picture somebody would be like, whether it's two guys and they hanging out chilling, or it's a woman and she got her feet up and she's talking about men, or like whatever it may be. I feel like this space does that.
And it does exactly that. So, Nikki, how do you feel? How do you feel about this space? Come here, Nikki.
First of all, I'm blown away what was the budget?
$1,500.
$1,500. Now, did you make these lights out of those baskets?
These are clearance baskets. They were $8.
I feel like you did a great job with the budget. This budget, $1,500. This looks like a $1 million room. Like, it looks super good. I think that you really stretched your money. It's creative. It's got a lot of texture. Like, it's spot on. I love it. What do you think, Harriet?
Wow.
Wow.
So it just has so much personality. I just want to pick it up and take it home. Like, I just cannot believe these baskets. You did an amazing job. The ropes, however long it took you to do it, it was worth it. Great job.
So, how do you feel after hearing the feedback from the judges?
So I feel like all my labor was worth it. I can't even tell you how many hours it took, just labor and trying to figure it out. Originally, I had the baskets and I was just going to put them on the wall. Yeah. And then I was like, no, I love light fixtures. So it was like, yeah, let's make them into light fixtures. So I feel good about it.
An amazing job. Up next, let's take a look at Anita Parker's amazing design. Roll the video, Rihanna. Listen, man, your space turned out absolutely amazing. How do you feel going through this process of curating the space?
I feel like my creativity has been challenged in a very good way. It has forced me to step outside of my bubble of home staging, which appeals to a mass of people and you have to stay neutral. So having this opportunity to bring in color, bring in my personality, has unlocked something that I think the world is ready for.
Good. Why the color green?
I have been in to the color green for about 6 months now, and it just screams wealth to me. So I picked the color green because it embodies the richness of my ideas.
Well, you see how I'm, am I color coordinating with this set? How I look, y'all? How I look? Do I look good right here? Can y'all see Dear Future Wifey podcast here? Listen, let's go to the judges and see what they have to say about this space.
Okay, so green is my vibe. This is so moody, and I teach a class for realtors, and it's all about paint colors, and I'm just telling them what's in. And I talk about moody colors all the time because that's what we're doing right now, like the bold and the beautiful colors. This color is crazy. I feel like I can sit here with my girlfriends and we can talk about all things men all day for hours and hours. This is so cool. And I just like the vibe of it. I think you did a great job. Harriet.
I love it, Anita. You did an awesome job. Sorry, scoot up. You did an awesome job. My favorite part of the room is, what do you call this here? The panels with the lighting around it. Wonderful job. I love everything about it. The rugs. Love this pillow. Wonderful.
I told my mom that this was going to be her favorite because I knew she was going to like these colors. I saw was color at first, so I knew she was going to like that one. So it looks good. You did a good job.
So how do you feel after hearing the feedback from the judges?
I feel awesome. Again, it's just validating just my creativity and solidifying my space in the design world.
Listen, if y'all like this space, we're going to drop a poll in a little bit of the 4 spaces where you can vote live. Now, the winner of Curate the Space, they're going to be known as the ultimate curator, and they win the launch of their podcast. We'll be shooting 4 episodes of their podcast, working on the graphics, doing everything to jumpstart their podcasting career. It's going to be amazing. Again, shout out to the Design Quad for sponsoring this amazing event and providing the furniture that I'm sitting on right now. Is absolutely beautiful. Those realtors out there or companies, builders or whatnot, if you need staging solutions, reach out to the Design Quad. Their link will be in the description. Also, they have a flooring company as well, but I'm gonna drop a link there so you can find out everything about them. Up next is our last space, our only male in this challenge, Kenneth C. Williams. Check out his spot now. So we are at the space that Kenneth C. Williams curated. What do you think about how your project turned out?
Honestly, it's a whole mood. It's a mood. I'm excited that it all came together in the end because I wanted to make sure that each wall had a conversation with each other. When you think of a podcast, you think of conversation, communication. But my space is more so curated towards a comfortable lounge. So when you think of a lounge, you think of, a place where you can just relax, chill, and hang out. And so when my walls can talk to each other, rather it's from the floating shelves with the LED lighting or the paneling or the artwork that was curated, were commissioned by one of my friends, Lori Johnson. I wanted to make sure everything spoke cohesively to each other and created a loungy vibe that, anyone could relax and chill in. Like I said, it's very versatile. So, You know, it's for men, women, children. It's a vibe. It's a vibey lounge.
Well, it's definitely a vibe. Shout out to Lori Johnson. She sponsored the art pieces here. I would watch Kenneth in-depth conversations. When I tell you this brother is picky, he gonna like, nope, this is off about 1 degree. I'm like, it's not. And you'll put something against it. I'm like, I was wrong. It's off 1 degree. And I'm like, how do you know that? He's like, my eye is just pay attention to detail. So you don't want to get in a match with him about if something is aligned properly, because he had it going on. Another thing that he's doing, I told you, Kenneth is extremely extra. And so Kenneth had, which I love what he did, because he extended this wall. This wall ended right here, which would make it an eyesore to the bathroom or into the restroom. And so he had the carpenter extend the wall and made it an accent wall. What made you decide to go along with this type of layout?
Well, the walls were very flat, so I wanted to create some type of depth without having such a flat wall. So my first mind went to kind of extending the walls out. So accent walls, paneling, it adds definition, but not too much. It's light, it's airy, but it still, you know, does what it needs to do. So, you know, it came together just how I needed to come together.
No, this was paneling. He took the whole panel apart and I said, what are you doing? I just paid for this good paneling. He was like, I don't want it the way it comes. He tore each one of these things off. Made no sense whatsoever. Putting nails in his hand because he's pulling it off. It was absolutely crazy. And so the reality is, what are you saying, Rihanna? Oh, show the walls. Show the walls. Show the walls. So she wants to see the walls. The people want to see the walls, the windows to the walls. And so yeah, check out this entire space. And we'll just go do a once over of the whole space again so that you can look at it and vote for the space that you love the most. Let's ask the judges what they think about it.
Okay, Casey. So, Casey, I knew when you came in, the way you were dressed, this place was going to look good, okay? Because if you can put an outfit together, you can probably, I don't know, sometimes. I don't know. But this looks like you. This looks like your style. Is very stylish, very loungy, like the name. It just feels like a hangout. I think that this paneling was the most creative thing that I've seen in a long time. I've seen it done in different ways, but I've never seen it done uneven. And I think that it just added so much dimension to the room. So it looks super good.
So I love it. It is giving talk show. It's definitely giving, you know, it gives you that vibe. I like the paneling. I love the lighting under this bar here. I love the clearly Canadians. Can I take one home with me? Okay. So shout out to Lori on this artwork. You did a wonderful job. I love it. You did a great job.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure that each wall had it like I said, its own conversation. And Lori put her foot in both art pieces. Yeah. She did absolutely amazing. So I'm excited about this space and about all of the spaces.
Yeah. So what did you do with Lori? Did you just tell her what colors you wanted on your artwork? And
So initially, I had a vision for the entire room. She asked what did I want from her, and I said, honestly, I need a piece that is feminine but still masculine, because I didn't want to cater to just one specimen. I wanted to kind of reach everyone, and so she has a process where you have to give her 10 to 20 different affirmations, basically. So she built the base of my artwork off of affirmations that I came up with for whomever will be in this space. So I am bold, I am beautiful, I am handsome, I am rich, I am, kingdom, just a whole bunch of great affirmations. And so she built it off of that and then layered it with the various colors that I wanted, so I have the silvers and golds, the reds, the pinks, the fuchsia. It's just a big variety of love that's been curated for this particular space. So I'm excited. Yeah. 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 Thank you. Thank you. And the name of this particular space, I call it the Mid-Century Lounge. Modern Mid-Century Lounge. Yes, 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 yes.
Good job.
Yes. This has been a great adventure. Yeah, I wonder what they're saying. What are their thoughts?
Yeah.
I mean, because Mimi, Miss B, Anita, they tore up these spaces. So, I mean, I love to see what they're saying.
Listen, I hope y'all are enjoying. You can push that. I hope y'all enjoying this first episode. My goal is to go around to different spaces, get a team of designers in different spaces, and curate the spaces, whether we go into a foster home or go to boys' homes or even, churches. We can go to churches and curate spaces there. And so if y'all got any connections like Nikki does and with HGT and all that, HGTV, then let me know. Holla at your boy. I wanna go travel around and do this. Put me in, coach. Put me in the game, coach, because that's what I'm looking for. And so make sure that you I'm going to be dropping a link in the future about how you can launch your podcast at the Pod Society. Again, the Pod Society, I've been getting so many DMs and emails about me helping other people with their podcasts, and they've always wanted to come. The only space I had was to shoot where my yellow couch is, and you'll see the familiar wall. And I said, I can't do that. So I said, well, let me go ahead and make up a solution or find a solution where I can allow other people to launch their podcast career. And so this was not only a labor of love, but it was a passion project to try to create a space to help people launch their podcast career. And so thank y'all so much for tuning in. What we're going to end up doing is I'm going to show you, we're going to do a once over on these spaces. We're going to look at the space again, and I want everybody to name what their space is. So I want you to name what your space is. You said your space is a name what?
Modern Lord Jesus, Mid-Century Modern Lounge.
Mid-Century Modern Lounge. And let's go talk to the other people. Let's find out what their spaces are. All right. Anita, where Anita go? Right here. Come here. What's the name of your space?
The name of my space is called African Boho.
African Boho. Tell people how they can get connected with you and what you do.
I'm a professional home stager in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. You can reach me on social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at La Chic Home Designs, and that is Chic, CHIQ.
All right, now let's go take a look at you. She's still trying to put last minute details to it. So what's the name of your space?
So my space is called the Organic Modern.
The Organic Modern.
Yes.
And why'd you name it that?
Because I feel like I just checked into my hotel and my room isn't ready. And it's just like a special place where concierge is like, okay, hang out in our lounge and we'll send you over awesome margarita, top shelf margarita. So this is the vibe. Like if I look to my right, I'm looking at the ocean. I'm just waiting for my room to get ready.
Love it. So each space will have a placard where it names the designer, like you're in an art gallery, and it'll have that name on it. So when you book it, you'll book it at that name. Last, Ms. B, yes, sir. What's the name of your space?
The name of my space is A Piece of New York.
And why'd you name it that?
Because it's very vibrant. And for one, New York is one of my favorite places. And I love all of the exposed brick, as you see. And I also want to give a shout out to Lori Johnson for my artwork as well. I explained that to her and she did an awesome job for me. She brought all those colors together for me.
All righty. Well, listen, we're going to show those spaces one more time while we get a link up for you to be able to vote. And so we're going to choose the winner today, right in this moment. So we're going to drop a link. Do y'all see a link there yet? It's up there. So let's see. Let me take a look at it. What's it looking like? And so hopefully y'all are voting. You got Miss B, space number 1, Mimi Bennett, space number 2, Anita Parker, space number 3, and Kenneth Williams, space number 4. And so which space do you like the most? All right, cool. Have y'all been voting? Oh, yes, 155 votes. All right, it's 460 people on this live. Let's see those votes get up to match that. Do y'all are y'all all able to see? Good Lord, that's a tongue twister. The voting right there. Let's see. Yes, voted. Yes, been. So tell me what y'all think. Now I got something I can talk to y'all. So what do y'all think about? Let's come to light. Let's go and sit right here. Let me go sit over here. There's some light right here. So tell me what y'all think about this. What y'all think about this concept? Let's see the comments. Oh, y'all want to see the spaces again so that y'all can vote. Here it is. Let me move out the way. Start with space number 1. Oh, drop the video. Rihanna, drop the video. Start from the first one to the 4th one. All the way. All the videos from the.
All the videos? The results on their computer.
So listen, the spaces are listed by the order of the names. The first space is my girl, Miss B. That's space number 1. Space number 2 is Mimi Bennett. Space number 3 is Anita Parker. And space number 4 is Kenneth C. Williams. So we listed it in that exact order. Cast your vote right now so that we can see who wins the crown as the ultimate space curator. What's those votes looking like over there, y'all?
We got a tie.
A tie on what?
35. 2 and 4. 1 and 4.
One.
2 and 4.
2 and 4. And what? How many votes do you see in?
I just see 35%.
So that's 35.
258 votes.
All right, we got 400 something people on this live. I need y'all all to vote. Need y'all all to vote. So listen, man, I'm so excited that y'all are joining me here. This is so fun. It's another way to connect with y'all, with the Lit Fam. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. If y'all haven't signed up to go to the Clarity Retreat, what are you waiting on? We're about to close it in about a week. So make sure you go to ican'twaittotravel.com and hit on the Clarity Retreat, because as soon as we get on this vacation and we start posting pictures and videos, y'all gonna be saying, well, I didn't know about it. Why I keep missing it? It's these moments right here. because I'm telling you about it and you just keep missing it. And so make sure that you go check that out right now. And we'll be in Fort Lauderdale. We'll be in Fort Lauderdale doing the Dear Future Wifey podcast live on July the 26th at Bishop Henry Fernandez Church at Faith Center. So make sure that you go to the Faith Center website and get your tickets to see the Dear Future Wifey podcast live. It's going to be absolutely amazing. Those that missed the singles event that we had at Change Church in Atlanta, Georgia, you will be seeing that video in the morning. I'm going to drop it at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. That episode was absolutely lit. So make sure you check it out. What does the poll say, y'all?
Nikki's up 33 to Kenneth 31. Anita's 22. Miss B 14.
So what is the percentage of voters?
It's 305 votes, 492 people on, and yeah, same percentages.
Cool. Make sure if y'all tuning in, you vote. You vote.
I said the poll isn't open. It is open.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's just open.
Yeah, it's open. The poll is open. Make sure that you click on it right now. If you're looking at a mobile device, I don't know if you may have difficulty looking at it there, but we're going to close it out in about 5 minutes at 8:15. So vote. And here's a word from our sponsor. Yeah. Come here, Nikki. Have a seat right here.
The homegirl spot.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so Nikki, why did you decide to sponsor this event?
Because I love creativity. So I am on a couple shows, as you know, on TV. And 2 on HGTV, Buy It or Build It and Flip to a Million, and then 1 on A&E called Zombie House Flipping. I love Zombie House Flipping. That's my favorite show I've been on so far. I think that my sister and I have always been creatives. So we are serial entrepreneurs. We love mentoring people in business, not just design business, but all things creative. So this is just right up our alley. We've done, as you may not know, well, you know, but all y'all may not know out there, my sister and I are the creators of Trap Murder Mystery. So if you ever heard of the Trap Murder Mystery, we are the ones that put that on. And we just like all things business, creative stuff. So this is just, I think that this was perfect for these guys. These are people that I'm rooting for in their business. And that's why I decided to sponsor. We are curators of creativity around here.
Listen, Nikki is a boss. She over here building homes and selling homes, building homes from scratch. I'm like, and she makes stuff seem so simple. I'll say something to her. That's easy. You just build a house. Oh, wait. No, we're talking about a whole house. Oh, no, I got somebody. Listen, I got somebody to do some floor plans for you. I got somebody to do this. I got somebody. I'll be like, and she makes stuff sound so simple. And so I love it because she's a master at her craft. Harriet, what brought you into design?
Of course, it was Nikki. Yeah, she brought me, my big sister, my everything. So she is Nikki when she thinks of something, or when we think of something, because we think of ideas in our sleep. So when we think of something, Nikki is on it the same night, next morning. Me, it might take a month or two. I'm a procrastinator, but Nikki, she's on top of everything. So designing is her thing, it's her world. And we were talking about it today, and she forgot when she first started designing. So what year was this, Nikki? About 2002. About 2002. So she lived in an apartment in Pleasant Grove, and her and one of our friends, they had a competition. It was like, let's see who can design hook up our apartment the best. And I reminded her, this was today. We was on the phone. I was like, Nikki, do you remember? And I was like, you need to have a competition like that where you give designers just simple things. She took, what was it, some leaves or something? She put them in a picture frame, Laterras, spray painted them gold. It was so clean. Do you understand? She painted them people walls in the apartment red. She did. It was so nice. They was bringing people in to see her apartment like it was the model. And that was her, to me, was her start. And we was like, wow, you pretty good at this. So, and I get everything from her. She's the one. She's the creative designer. I just come up with all kind of ideas.
You say what? I said she's the idea machine. If I say something, I need the name of my company. So I used to be inside staging for a long time, and then I started doing floors, and I used to do remodels and sell furniture and do interior design. And I was like, I need something. I got 4 businesses, but I want to put them all in the same umbrella. It took me like 2 weeks. I kept saying, what could I name this? And I was writing everything down. I had like 4 notebooks full of names. I called my sister and I was like, I need a name for a company, and I'm doing 4 things, and it's got everything to do with design. She said, Design Quad. Hang up. She hung the phone up. I said, that was fast. She did that. So ideas, she comes with, we're just both really creative. Building houses is fun to me. I feel like that's my next career. I'm doing a development right now. So building is fun. It is easy. It really is. It sounds easy because it is easy. Like if I could teach everybody how to do it, I would. And that's probably what I'll do. I'll be building houses and teaching people how to do it because it's just a easy process. And if I knew it was easy as it was, I would have started doing it earlier. It is, everybody need to get them some land. Go on landflip.com. That's my secret. I done told all of y'all. I bought some land on there for $1,000 in Arkansas. Nice piece of land. So if you don't have any, please get it. They're not making no more.
Well, listen, I want to get all the designers. Let's go sit down. Everybody just come. Let's come sit down at Kenneth set over here. Let's come sit down. At Kenneth set. Everybody come here, because what's so great about them is they fostered a great friendship where they just pretty much eliminated everything about a competition with it and just said, hey, I want to just chop it up with friends. So I want y'all to just share how y'all were able to foster a friendship in this competition environment.
Honestly, I think it started from day one. Like, it was just a vibe. We bonded with one another. And I think being in interior design is like an art. So like having somebody to understand and like to talk about texture and all the things. So we just bonded from day one.
I agree with Mimi. Sometimes being a business owner in general can be a lonely place. But when you find friends that are in the same industry as you, it kind of makes that loneliness a little bit better. So I'm grateful for the opportunity to not only curate a space, but to curate long-lasting friendships and relationships with each designer.
I really have nothing to say. I'm just excited about this entire thing. It was a vibe, as Mimi stated, and just us having our own lingo. We understood one another, and I'm very proud of everybody. I'm excited about everybody's space. Yeah.
Now I have to speak. What I'll say is, when we first met, the very first day, I think it was us 3 first, right? Yeah. And we all came in nervous, trembling in me boots. And we were just talking about the space we were in mentally and emotionally, just tired, ready to just let go and give up. And I get emotional now just talking about it because we've all have been entrepreneurs for so long. And when you work at it and you feel alone and you're by yourself, like as Mimi previously stated, it becomes tiresome. And so, after talking with each other and building each other up within the first 5 minutes, I mean, we developed that friendship, and it's as if we've known each other for our entire lives. So I think that bonding on a more Christian level, because I believe we're all Christians, I think that's what really drew us together. Bonding on that level in 5 seconds just made everything else easier after that. So it's been an amazing process working with you ladies, and I hope that this isn't the end of us working together. I love y'all.
For sure. Love you.
Yes. And y'all look good, by the way. Y'all look absolutely ravishing. I feel honored to be amongst so many beautiful queens. Ravishing.
Well, the vote is in. With 34% of the vote, the winner of Curate the Space is Mimi Bennett. Y'all give it up. 28% Kenneth C. Williams, 21% Anita Parker, and 14% Miss B. Y'all did an amazing job. Thank y'all so much. Dinner on me today. Don't be buying no alcohol because I ain't finna be running up a tab like that. We're gonna get some food. Yeah, we're gonna go dinner. But listen, I thank y'all so much because y'all poured so much in. I never take it for granted when people decide to invest in me. I look at everything as an investment, and I look at people as being my destiny helpers. And so when people come together and come along with any type of vision that I have, then I look at you guys as my destiny helpers. So I thank y'all so much. Y'all are so talented. I don't take your gifts for granted because y'all are amazing. Each one of these spaces is absolutely remarkable and beautiful. And what's so great about it is you're going to be seeing people launching their podcasts on your set or whatnot. And hey, you know, we family. So if you want to come in here and you got your camera, you want to come shoot something over here, come shoot your stuff. So this, yeah. If you want to come shoot your stuff, yeah. I'm just saying I ain't gonna be the one shooting it. So I'm saying that y'all come up here and shoot y'all stuff. This your stuff. I don't, you know, I got nothing but love for you. So that is an open door policy. And so, but don't be over there bootlegging talking about you over there booking other people to come shoot here. So I'm saying y'all come, yeah. Talking about say y'all can, you know, so yeah. Talking about you come use my set for 50% off. You know what I'm saying? And so the reality is we're gonna have fun. There's a set behind. Should I show? Let me just go ahead and show y'all real quick. So stop right there. I'm gonna wait till I flip on. Just wait real quick. Can y'all move before I send you turn around? Can y'all move that stool? There's a set that I'm about to show y'all. There's a podcast that I'm going to launch, and y'all are going to be the first people to see it. It's a podcast that I'm doing that's called The Elders, and this is the set for it. So when I launched this podcast, it's called The Elders. It's an amazing set where I want to have elderly people sitting right here in rocking chairs sharing their stories. Titus 2:14 talks about the wisdom of our elders. And that's what's missing so much is that we're missing the elders in the church, the mothers of the church. And so I want to give a rebirth to that and allow the wisdom of elders to be sitting on rocking chairs as they pour into us and blow our minds. Might as well show y'all the next part. This other part, let's get all this paper off of it. No, I don't know where my lights at. I had some lights pointing at the kitchen before. They ain't there no more. Yeah. I ain't gonna show y'all that yet. I have a cooking show when I have a set for people that want to have a cooking show. And so for those that want to have a cooking show, I have a set for that. And so I had a whole lot of fun curating the space as well. I think I'm something like a designer myself. So I'm gonna be releasing videos. When I launched my Patreon, it's a home for my future wifey, and y'all see what I was able to do with my home, a home for my future wifey. You said show the kitchen. My publicist can just talking about show the kitchen. All right, hold on real quick. Let me turn the light on because they done turned the lights. Probably Kenneth did that. Kenneth probably. Yeah, Kenneth did that. I know Kenneth. See, Kenneth be doing stuff. I said I know I had some lights over there. I said I knew I had some light. Kenneth done turned the lights all off. I ain't mad at you. Kenneth be doing his own thing. So this is that space. It's a beautiful kitchen that I had custom built in here. And so there you have that. And so if you have a cooking show that you want to launch, well, we have that taken care of as well. And so listen, thank y'all for joining us on Curate the Space. This is the first edition, and we're gonna see where we go from there. Give it up for Mimi Bennett as the ultimate curator. And so, Mimi, how do you feel?
So I could just hold it for me. I'm just kidding. I feel good. I mean, I honestly didn't worry about what anybody else was doing, and I just stuck to being me and just doing what I normally do, just out the box. It's like whether they like it or maybe they won't. But I'm gonna do me.
You gonna like it, though.
Yes.
Well, listen. Thank you. Thank y'all for voting. Hey, y'all give it up for, and thank y'all so much. I'm Laterras Whitfield, the host of Curate the Space. I'll see you next time.
Oh, somebody said my husband is a chef. Who? Wow, he's supposed to get me.